Kia ora, good evening. A grim and desperate situation. That's how Queensland's Premier is describing the deadly flash flooding that has devastated the state. Emergency resources are being pushed to the brink and state officials are bracing for a dramatic rise in the death toll. Horrific stories are beginning to emerge, including that of a mother and her 2 children found dead in their car. This is the very latest we have. The confirmed death toll stands at 8. But there are reports of another 5 bodies being found in the Lockyer Valley. 72 remain missing, including a number of entire families. Floodwaters are moving into West End in the heart of Brisbane, with parts of the CBD and surrounding suburbs being evacuated. Residents in Lockyer and Ipswich have been placed on flood alert. The Ipswich River system is expected to reach at least 16 metres. Northern areas of New South Wales are now also on flood alert. 1,700 are already stranded in their homes.
I just send out the most heartfelt appeal. Please do not cross roads that is flooded and do not jump into these waters. We need no more timely reminder than the shocking tragedies last night that this water is deadly and it's not to be played with.
Queensland's Premier urging locals to listen up as authorities prepare for the conditions to worsen. Overnight flash flooding in Brisbane, the Ipswich and Lockyer valleys have seen much of the region underwater. It's stolen the lives of 8 already. A number remain unaccounted for, some entire families.
We are hoping and praying that many of those 72 people have gone to safety overnight and will be found safe and well. But given the circumstances, we hold very grave concerns for many of those people who are unaccounted for in this region.
And it's not just the weather that's hampering rescue efforts.
The one contributing factor which is getting in our road is onlookers now. And I would stress to people that any diversion of our precious emergency services to deal with simple rubberneckers and onlookers could cost a life.
It's been labelled an inland tsunami. Forecasters didn't see it coming.
We issue warnings always as quickly as we can, and as I think I explained, this one was different. This super rainstorm, it was something which any forecaster in the world may not have issued a warning for. So it was exceptional.
While the weather is testing emergency services, authorities are determined to do all they can to protect their people.
It might be breaking our hearts at the moment, but it will not break our will. What we have out there on the front line are some of the best trained people in Australia, and they are going to protect these communities, and we are going to make sure that we keep everybody that we can as safe as humanly possible.
But that is an unknown right now, with rapidly moving water continuing to engulf the region and officials still deciding what to do with the influx at Brisbane's Wivenhoe Dam. Greta Lawson, Sky News.
Well, a short time ago, Australian Prime Minister Julia Gillard expressed her condolences to the families who've lost loved ones in the flood, but she is warning Australians to be prepared for more bad news in the days ahead.
The nation does need to brace itself for the fact that the death toll as a result of yesterday's flash flooding and walls of water is likely to rise. We know that search and rescue efforts are underway. Difficult weather circumstances continue to prevail.
Well, Sky News reporter Tom Connell joins us now. And Tom, what can you tell us about the situation in Brisbane right now?
Well, this has worsened quite quickly, like the recent flood situations have. Brisbane only recently was expecting flood flashing. Now, 6,500 homes are believed to be in real danger of being inundated. They're having still rain all over the city, and there's a lot of those waters coming upstream, of course. Pressure now on the Wivenhoe Dam and the water being released there. And Brisbane is a hilly city. There are parts of it that flood very easily, even when there aren't major incidents. So with this river level rising now, yes, that's the new stat we're hearing, 6,500 homes.
Are there any indications of when these rains might ease?
It's been very heavy today right across the southeast. We are hearing it's going to be continuing to be heavy for about the next 12 to 24 hours. It will ease then. It's going to ease towards New South Wales. Of course, that's the next state, bracing for the flooding and hoping not to be hit as hard, but that's what it's likely to be, the forecast. After about 24 hours, it will finally begin to ease, but until that happens, you can expect residents to not be entirely sure of that passing because it has been raining literally for days here now in Queensland.
Thank you, Sky News reporter Tom Connell. Well, the aftershock